Welcome! Today we're going to be looking at some of the biggest titles coming to Xbox consoles this year. Firstly, we have Starfield. Bethesda Game Studios, the makers of Skyrim and Fallout. This is their first release in over 2 decades. An open-world ARPG set in space with over 1,000 explorable planets, looting, crafting, character building, ship building, base building, and a huge story. Starfield is currently rising above expectations with playtesters. The game is launching of the first half of 2023 with a reported June release on the cards, coming exclusively to Xbox Series consoles and PC and day one in Game Pass. Next up, Redfall. A new semi-open world vampire hunting shooter from the team at Arkane Austin. A story-driven campaign you can play solo or with up to 4 friends. Choose from 4 playable characters that come with their own unique powers and abilities. Shoot, loot and upgrade yourself through this new IP from Arkane. The game is launching the first half of 2023 with a reported May release on the cards. Coming exclusively to Xbox Series consoles and PC and day one in Game Pass. Next up, Forza Motorsport. The all-new entry in the Forza sim racing series by Turn 10. The critically acclaimed series of sim racers returns after several year absence. The game has been rebooted and rebuilt from the ground up to take advantage of the new generation Xbox consoles, with an all-new physics engine, dynamic weather, track conditions, in 4K 60 frames with real-time ray tracing, promising the most realistic sim racing experience in the series so far. The game is launching first half of 2023 with a reported spring release on the cards, coming exclusively to Xbox Series consoles and PC and day one with Game Pass. Next up, Minecraft Legends. The team over at Mojang have been hard at work on a brand new IP in the Minecraft universe. Following the success of Minecraft Dungeons, Minecraft Legends is an action strategy game developed by Mojang and Blackbird Interactive. The game is launching first half of 2023 with a confirmed spring release by the studio. Coming exclusively on Xbox Game Pass and Xbox Series consoles and PC, and available on other platforms at launch. Next up, the critically acclaimed RTS series Age of Empires eventually makes its way to consoles for the first time. Age of Empires 2 and 4 by World's Edge is making its way over to the Xbox Series consoles this year. Age 2 is launching on January 31st, 2023, and Age 4 launching fall 2023, coming exclusively to Xbox Series consoles and day one in Game Pass. Next up, Diablo 4. The long-awaited sequel in the Diablo franchise releases this June, with a large open-world, dynamic boss battles, cooperative multiplayer, and a beautiful-looking art style. The game is launching June 6th, 2023 on Xbox Series X and S and PC, also available on other platforms. Next up, Stalker 2. The team over at GSC Game World have been hard at work in Ukraine developing the long-awaited follow-up to Stalker 1, which originally only on PC. The sequel in the series takes advantage of Unreal Engine 5 and all of its new tools. A large FPS game by the original creators of the Metro series. The game is scheduled for release first half of 2023, however, due to ongoing climate in Ukraine, a small delay may be on the cards. However, the studio has confirmed it is definitely releasing in 2023. Coming exclusively to Xbox Series consoles and PC, and day one in Game Pass. Next, Ark 2. Studio Wildcard have been hard working and creating the sequel to the highly popular Ark. Ark 2, however, brings an all-new single-player story starring Vin Diesel. The highly ambitious follow-up is scheduled to launch first half of 2023 and is coming exclusively to Xbox Series consoles and PC and day one in Game Pass. Next, Flintlock Siege of Dawn. This brand new IP by A44 Games is one of the standout indie titles this year. This action-adventure game is scheduled to launch in the first half of 2023, coming to Xbox Series consoles and PC and day one in Game Pass, also available on other platforms. Next, The Last Case of Benedict Fox. The highly anticipated adventure platform game by Plot Twist is scheduled to launch first half of 2023. The game is coming exclusively to Xbox Series consoles and PC, and day one in Game Pass. Next up, Monster Hunter Rise. The newest title in the series makes its way to Xbox consoles this January, launching on the 20th of January 2023. Coming to Xbox Series consoles and PC and day one in Game Pass, also available on other platforms. Next, Persona 3 and 4 by Atlus. The earlier titles in the critically acclaimed series make their way to Xbox consoles this January, launching on 19th of January 2023, coming to Xbox consoles and PC and day one in Game Pass. Next up, Hollow Knight Silksong, the long-awaited sequel to Hollow Knight. The sequel to the critically acclaimed indie title eventually makes its way to consoles this year, launching first half of 2023, coming to Xbox Series consoles and PC, and day one in Game Pass, also available on other platforms. Next up, Wo Long by Team Ninja. Team Ninja returns with a brand new IP. This action-adventure game is launching first half of 2023, coming to Xbox Series consoles and PC and day one in Game Pass. Also available on other platforms. Next up, Eiyuden Chronicles 100 Heroes by Natsume Atari. The long-awaited indie JRPG hits Xbox consoles this year, launching exclusively at the first half of 2023 for Xbox Series consoles and PC and day one in Game Pass. Next, Lies of P by Neowiz. This Souls-like game, Lies of P, is set in the world of Pinocchio and is scheduled for release in the first half of 2023, coming to Xbox Series consoles and PC and day one in Game Pass, also available on other platforms. Next up, Warhammer 40k Darktide by Fatshark. The latest in the Warhammer series comes to consoles this year, launching first half of 2023. Coming exclusively to Xbox Series consoles and PC and day one in Game Pass. Next, Planet of Lana, the highly anticipated indie platformer by Wishfully, comes exclusively to Xbox consoles this year, launching first half of 2023. Coming to Xbox Series consoles and PC and day one in Xbox Game Pass. Next, Replaced. This highly anticipated indie action platformer by Sad Cat Studios comes exclusively to Xbox consoles this year, launching first half of 2023 and coming to Xbox Series consoles and PC and day one in Game Pass. Next up, Atomic Heart. The long-awaited Atomic Heart by Mundfish hits consoles this February, launching 21st of February 2023. Coming to Xbox Series consoles and PC and day one in Game Pass, also available on other platforms. Next, here are a list of some of the largest third-party games launching on Xbox this year. The first is One Piece Odyssey, launching on January 13th, 2023 on all available platforms. Next, the highly anticipated and long awaited Dead Space remake by Motive Studios also launches this January, coming January 27th, 2023 for all available platforms. Next, Deliver Us Mars by KeokeN, launching 2nd of February 2023 to all available platforms. This highly anticipated sequel to Deliver Us Moon launches this year. Next up, the world of Harry Potter comes to consoles in a new form. Hogwarts Legacy launches this February 10th, 2023 on all available platforms. Next up, Wildcard by Omega Force. This Monster Hunter-like action RPG launches this year, with a set release date of February 17th, 2023, and available on all platforms. Next up, Like a Dragon Ishin by Rare ga Gotoku, launching the 21st of February 2023 and available on all platforms. Next up, the long-awaited sequel to Jedi Fallen Order Star Wars Jedi Survivor by Respawn, coming out March 17th to all platforms. Next up, Resident Evil 4 remake by Capcom, the highly anticipated remake of the classic, coming out on March 24th to all platforms. Next, Dead Island 2, the long-awaited and many times delayed game by Dambuster Studios eventually hits consoles on the 28th of April this year, coming out to all available platforms. Next, the highly anticipated new game by Rocksteady, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, makes its way to consoles on May the 28th this year. Next, the classic fighter series Street Fighter VI comes back to all platforms this year on June 2nd. Next up, the long-awaited sequel in the series of the critically acclaimed Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, on a yet to be confirmed release date in 2023, coming to all platforms. And last but not least, the long-awaited sequel to the critically acclaimed Alan Wake 2 by Remedy, hits all platforms this year on a yet-to-be-confirmed date. If you like this video, please make sure to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.